Hello, dear Taurus. My dear Taurus, this is your horoscope for January 2024. I'm sorry that it's a bit late, my forecast, but I still had a feeling that I need to tell you how amazing is this month, this January. So let's begin. On 4th of January, planet of action, planet of engine, our motivation planet who gives us that fire, to do things, to achieve greatness, Mars, moved into your 9th house, dear Taurus. That's a superb place. 9th house is about, it got activated by Mars, meaning bringing forward all the things related with foreign affairs or documents like citizenship, immigration, or visa. Maybe you start applying finally, getting documents done, gathering them up, this house is also about education. If you been planning to start an university program, you also Mars made you to go and apply and get the documents list. Or it might be that there will be some movement already coming, some news from the university if you did already apply, coming through to you, this news from the university education institutions. It's also the house of travels. Maybe you are planning to travel, or you will travel, around this date, 4th of January, right after the new year, you did travel. It's a house of publications, also will move forward. You will find that editorial house, you will find that publishing house, if your book, let's say, have been stuck somewhere or you stuck with inspiration, now it's ending and you will finish that book finally. It's also a house of religion, or if you are in this area, maybe, you will want to pay a few visits to religious house, like churches or mosques or, houses of God, let's say. 9th house is a house of languages. Maybe you will start learning a few languages. You started doing so since the beginning of a new year. You maybe made for yourself such a resolution. Also, a 9th house is the house of legal cases, legal affairs. If you are involved in legal cases, then those cases might move forward. You might hear from them. And this 9th house, dear Taurus, will be supremely important for you this month, I feel. And all these topics that I mentioned will be, at your forefront this month. And you will know why. And you will know why I'm saying that, because after I tell you a whole month, you will understand why this house will be very important for you. On January 11th, there is a new moon in your 9th house again, my dear Taurus. New moon is about new beginnings. It's about new story unfolding in your life. So new moon coming to your 9th house, it will get, your 9th house will get activated by this new moon. And at those areas of the 9th house that I mentioned, when Mars moved there, when Mars bring action there, will be lit, and you will start, accomplishing things about those errands, let's say, about those areas. So, and the new moon will happen in a sign so compatible with yours, my dear Taurus. It will happen in Capricorn, same earth sign as yours. And the most affected Taurus are those who are born 11th of May, plus or minus 5 days. Those Taurus will be most affected by this new moon. And this new moon is supremely positive. Something new is beginning in your life in the area of the 9th house. And this new moon will be supported by Uranus, the planet of surprise, planet of electricity. And it will be crazy positive news for you. And Uranus is situated right now in your sign, meaning in your 1st house, my dear Taurus. So here, there might be unexpected surprises, for you, or even maybe you will make initiative. You will make a surprise for yourself, or you might be surprised by yourself. Let's say you will discover some things about yourself that you are, let's say, capable of something or achieve something. You might find yourself in a new country. It is also possible because 9th house is the house of foreign house. It's a travel house, a new country, new place. Or it can be that you will open for yourself new understanding about foreign culture or language. You might start learning a language, or you might get to a moment of realization. What is for you this life? What is it in its value and its purpose as well? Next, at 12th of January, the next day after new moon appears, it brings like a supreme energy, and this is a stellar day. Note this day, my dear Taurus. On this day, a planet of action, Mars, that is situated itself in your 9th house, will contact beautifully with the planet Saturn, which is the planet of discipline and responsibilities, in your 11th house. And the 3rd planet that will be in communication, this beautiful communication, will be Jupiter, planet of gifts, planet of luck and fortune and happiness. And that planet is situated in your house, in your sign, my dear Taurus. This is highly supremely positioned. It's amazing. And this day, something dear to your heart might come true. Some dreams of yours might come true around this date. All these 9th and 11th houses are houses of dreams, houses of goals, your wishes, dreams come true like houses. And there might be one or two your wishes, might come to fruition and realization. I'm really happy for you here, Taurus. Please leave a comment, if something came up in your life, and I would love to hear all the positive, news that happened in your life around this date. Because universe is working for you here. It's working very hard to make you happy. And also here Jupiter will bring you luck, and Mars will be activating you. It will be pushing you to do that step and to make that choice, let's say. And the Saturn, our strict teacher, will see to that your dream has a solid background and that you deserve it, my dear Taurus. So watch this day. On 14th January, Mercury, our little planet of communication, our postman of the universe, it delivers news. Like postman letters, already in a direct motion, will move into your 9th house again, my dear Taurus. We see how 9th house is very important for you this month. And all the errands, related to the 9th house will be lit up, and it will be quite active for you, this area. Mercury was retrograding during New Year's Eve, and on 2nd January, it turned direct. Mercury retrograding means, moving slower, moving backwards, meaning, delaying things, but postponing things. And it's already in a direct motion since 2nd of January, and it moves into your 9th house on 14th of January. So here, it might bring news again about all related matters to the 9th house. There might be a lot of communication, let's say, with the university that you applied, or some news coming related to, legal case that you're involved in or you are following, or some documents about citizenship, immigration, or about trip that you're planning. There could be a lot of, talks, writings, communication, because Mercury is the planet of communication. Okay, our light of the life, sun, light of the universe, on 20th January will move into your 10th house. Now this is big transit. 10th house is the house of, it's the most highest house of our chart, and it shows like 12 o'clock, let's say, on the clock, and this is the highest house. And here it's about career, it's about your social status, it's about your job. And a sun coming to your 10th house might, shine light to your social life, social status, and career. Next day, sun will be followed by Pluto. On 21st of January, Pluto is moving into your same 10th house as sun. So here Pluto will be setting up the stage for the next 20 years, because Pluto, not like sun, unlike sun, who stays just 30 days, 1 month in one sign, Pluto is a slow planet, and it will stay for 20 years here, my dear Taurus. And it will bring for you greatness coming to your 10th house. It's amazing news. It will set stage, and you will see what kind of the stage it will be setting up there. It depends on your background, on your past work, and on your diligence. Until 2nd of September, it will be setting up the stage, and 2nd of September, it will move back to your 9th house, so that you will be finishing something up there for 2 months until 24th of November. And on 24th of November this year, it will move for 20 years. And that will be the final dip to your 9th house. It will move for good. And we will never see again Pluto in your 10th house in our lifetime. And Pluto will bring you greatness if you will work with it, because 10th house is about greatness. It's about career ladder. It's about, it's the highest point. So you might reach that highest point, my dear Taurus, if you work with it. Of course, you might have been getting, you might be getting high profile jobs now, offers, or an offer for a job that might last all 20 years. If you start a job somewhere, then probably you will be by 20 years, by those 20 years, you will be at the highest top of that company, of that, let's say, area or industry. Or it also might be that you will get nominated or become, let's say, you will get a prize for, in the next 20 years for your work done as well. Or it simply might be that you are becoming parents. That news is coming to you. Or that news that let's say you might be getting married, and it will last for long. If you get married during this time, it's changing your social status, right? From single to married. So Pluto is not a joke planet, so it will keep your marriage very, very for a long time. But, of course, all the work should be done by you, my dear Taurus. But Pluto will help you to do so. And Pluto rules your seventh house, my dear Taurus. Seventh house, it's all about relationships. So love relationships, business relationships. And seventh house is about long-term relationships. It's not about people that you start dating now or seeing now. It's about those who you are with for a long time, or you are married. Let's say it's about your spouse. And it might give you it might also indicate that, let's say, it might give your steady sweetheart, spouse, or long-term partner, let's say, nomination as well. Or your spouse might win a prize or a job offer, let's say. Or you will decide to tie the knot finally with that person. Or it might be that that person might enter the job that are related to governmental structures. Like, Pluto is the planet, indicator of governmental structures, and those structures are like usually pressing, like oppressive, a little bit domineering, like a police or tax authorities or banks. So it might be that you will build your career around this area, or your spouse. 23rd of January, our lovely planet of beauty and love, and of course money, Venus, moves into your, again, ninth house, joining all other planets, bringing crazy activation to your ninth house. Venus is your ruler, my dear Taurus, lovely Taurus. And Venus coming to your ninth house brings love, love support from your sweetheart, who is most probably a foreigner, because ninth house is all about, foreigners, foreign lands, foreign people, foreign culture. And most probably your steady sweetheart, your spouse, your partner, long-term partner is a foreigner, or simply someone who speaks a different language than yours, let's say. Here, Venus also indicates, might indicate that travel. You might travel here. Then if you travel, if you have such plans, then it will be very beautiful. You will love this destination. You will love that experience for sure. And or it also indicates, might give a bonus, good amount of money, let's say, from the work that you do, or in a foreign company, or for a foreign company, or a project that you do, let's say, or somewhere very far situated, or like from online jobs as well, or it's also about like night shifts maybe. You might get good bonus here. On 25th of January, full moon of this month is happening in your fourth house, my dear Taurus. Full moon is all about closure. It's all about finishing up something. It's like a projector. It's like a very big bulb of light, and it's directing the light towards that area of your life. In your case, it's your fourth house. And here, full moon, gives you information, finally bringing that closure, that some finish line to some situations. Let's say something might be clear, like regarding your parents, might be their health or their career. If something's going on there, my dear Taurus, then now you will get more clear situation and answer. Also, if you've been thinking about real estate, buying or selling your real estate, then this full moon will bring you that final action. You will sell the house or buy the house, or selling or buying contract. Or it might be that your citizenship, or if you are in the process of getting a citizenship or immigration process, visa, residence permit, like status, then it might also bring an answer. This full moon will bring that answer to you, yes or no, and move forward, let's say. But it's more about the final act. And I see it as a positive answer. So be hopeful, my dear Taurus. At this full moon, Uranus, planet of surprises, unexpected surprises. It's a planet of electricity, let's say, which is situated in your sign, my dear Taurus, in your first house, will contact beautifully to Venus. Will make a contact to Venus, planet of love, planet of your ruler, actually, planet of beauty, and planet of money. Here it might, this connection might bring sudden surprises, and it's most probably the positive surprises, and that might be some amount of money, or beautiful gift, something of a high value as well. Okay, speaking about Uranus, planet of surprises, on 27th of January, Uranus will go direct. It was retrograding for 5 long months since 28th of August 2023, and since then it was, it might have been like bringing situations of delay and postponing, and let's say less dull life, because Uranus is the planet of surprises. So without surprises, I think our life is a little bit let's say boring. And here Uranus will go direct in your sign, my dear Taurus, in your first house. You've been probably struggling, let's say, with ideas, with sudden enlightenments, let's say, because Uranus is all about this. It's like an electricity, or you've been struggling also about your look, like ideas about your look, your haircut, or your style. You might have been a little bit indecisive about these things, your appearance, but now all this is over. So Uranus is moving direct, meaning giving you full force of different ideas, let's say, giving you surprises about yourself, discovering, making a discoveries to yourself. And the next day, 28th of January, this is another amazing day. Note this day, my dear Taurus. On this day, planet of restrictions, planet of responsibilities, like a sober planet of it's our strict teacher Saturn, planet of discipline, in your 11th house, which is situated in your 11th house, will make a beautiful contact. Jupiter, planet of luck and fortune and happiness, which is in your first house in your sign, and they will make a beautiful contact with the third planet, Venus, planet of love, your ruler, planet of money and beauty, which will be in your 9th house. So this beautiful connection between these three, might bring you a travel somewhere very beautiful, somewhere very enchanting that you actually long deserved, and it might be a sudden actually, and I will tell you why in a little bit later, because here is also a planet of surprise. Uranus is involved, and this connection also might bring you a valuable gift, a present from someone, or the present that you actually work hard for, that you've long wished, or it could be that some amount of money. And same day, 28th of January, Uranus, planet of surprise, as I said, will contact Mars and Mercury, planet of action and communication, that are both in your 9th house, and Uranus is in your 1st house. So here it might bring let's say you've been hoping, you have, let's say, a legal case you are involved or you're following, and you've been hoping for some result out of that legal case, or let's say that travel that you've been long hoping to go to will bring sudden let's say dramatic change of situation, but it will be very positive, and that legal case might bring you let's say a result that is in your favor. Also could bring that, let's say, contract from a company that is located very far, like from a foreign company, let's say. These situations might come up as well. Or it's also, if you are at that age, you might need the news that you are becoming grandparent. As an example, there might be different situations unfolding here connected with these areas of your life, my dear Taurus. So this was your horoscope for January 2024, and it's amazing month to start everything, anything new, start that business, start that travel, education, and everything will turn out amazingly with the great results. So wish you the best January, my dear Taurus. Leave please comments if in your life these situations were unfolding. I would appreciate it, and see you in February. Bye.